Well, while we're talking politics, my favorite political subject, oh my God, flying saucers are real now, apparently.
That's right. Yeah.
So I ask everybody that comes on the show, have you ever seen a flying saucer and or a ghost?
I have not seen a flying saucer. As far as a ghost, I have so many people around me that have ghost stories. My wife has them. So my wife is a painter. That's actually one of hers, but she's always plein air painting. So she's always out in some field or on some farm or something. And she swears probably not last year, because that would have been during the pandemic, which she did do a lot of painting, but I think it was the year before. She went on some event and they had her at this old farm, her and several painters. And there was this old cabin that nobody lives in anymore. And she said she was painting, something. She sets up her easel. She's in a field, and she looked at the cabin, and she saw a guy leaning up against the post, smoking a cigarette. And she looked down at something, and she looked again, and he was gone. And so she swears that she sees it. She's got a couple other stories like that. And my mother also has a story. When she was a little girl, I think her grandmother had passed away. And I think her aunt was getting married, and she went into a bedroom, and the wedding dress was laid out on the bed there. And when she walked in, it was just her. She was a little girl. She said the wedding dress was in the air, like somebody had picked it up and was looking at it. And she swears it was her grandmother who was missing her daughter's wedding. I think that was the story. Sometimes I get the relations a little crossed, but so I have plenty of stories where people have told me in my family but I don't think I've seen a ghost, or maybe I just don't believe that I've seen it, and something weird has happened, and I just always have a logical explanation, being an IT guy or a computer guy or whatever. But yeah, so I don't have stories myself, but those are the ones I could share. No UFO stories though, but I do believe that there's probably UFOs. I just haven't seen them myself.
It's all but confirmed now. So
exactly.
Some of these episodes will age badly because the future generations will be listening. Oh, those suckers! They don't know that the aliens are actually this specific race from this specific planet. They'll have all the information.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, when they're watching X-Files reruns in 20 years, they'll be like, "This is just silly because they're not that. They're this over here," and it'll seem like. Why did they ever think that? But yeah, so, which I was a huge fan of X-Files at the time, but it might not age too well, you're right.
Well, me too. In fact, when I was writing my alien book, the Book of David, available now, Steve Buddies, one of my fears was, oh my God, what if disclosure happens before I finish? Let's type faster.
Right.
The last thing I need is real aliens showing up and pointing out why my story is bullcrap.
Well, I'll have to check that out now that I'm hearing it's about that, so I could yeah.
Well, with the speed of government disclosure, I figure I got about 1 or 2 more years.
That's right. Well, I saw something on Facebook, and it was like the government has admitted that UFOs exist, and then it was like the next slide, and it was like one of these memes, and he was saying, and no one cares because of everything else that's going on. It's like, this would have been major news 20, 30 years ago, that drop everything, that stop the world, this is happening, and now it's just like, yeah, they said there's aliens too, I guess, whatever. Exactly.
What's the nice thing about everybody getting vaccinated and a president we don't have to think about on a regular basis? You know what he tweeted today? I have no idea. I wasn't reading it straight. We could go back and go, okay, now that we're a little calmer, what was that about the flying saucers? Oh, hold on now. Come back.
That's right. Yeah. Let's rewind that and let's play that again. Yep.